matuto! Hello everyone, it's me again, Mom Shei. Welcome back. So this is the continuation of our discussion on the rational exponents and radicals. This is the part 2 which will help you in answer your learning task number 2. This time, let us discuss the laws of radicals or radical expression. We have here nth root of a raised to the power of n is equal to a raised to 1 over n to the power of n. And that is equal to a raised to n over n is equal to a. So therefore pala, kapag ang index at yung exponent natin ay parehas na number, yung n or n, kung ito ay 2, yun ay 2. Kung ito ay 3, yun ay 3. Magiging equal lang pala siya sa a, or we just need to copy the radicand. So let us have this. The nth root of a raised to the power of n is equal to a. So let us always remember that. Ang nth root daw ng of a raised to the power of n ay equal sa a. Yun ay kapag parehas yung index and the exponent. Let's have an example. Kapag ang given natin ay cube root of 12 raised to the power of 3, kita nyo na si index at saka si power ay parehas, meaning to say, that is equal to 12. Nakuha? So, kahit hindi nyo na ito isulat, kita na natin that is 12 by applying the rule or the law of radical. Okay? Next. Let's have this next law. It states that when nth root of a is multiplied to the nth root of b, okay, that will be equal to a raised to 1 over n times b raised to 1 over n. And that is equal to, applying the laws of exponents, di ba? Ay multiply lamang natin si a and b. A product of ab raised to the power of 1 over n. So, since parehas naman siya ng exponent or nung index, okay, so ganyan po ang magiging kalalabasan. So, we have nth root of a over b. Ito po ay applicable kapag we have same power. Kapag nag-multiply tayo with the same power or same index. The nth root of a times the nth root of b is equal to the nth root of the product of ab. So, i-multiply lang pala natin. We just need to copy the same root and then multiply lang si radicand a times b. Nakuha? Let's have an example. Fifth root of 4 times fifth root of 8. Parehas ang index natin and then multiplication. Ano mangyayari? We just need to copy the fifth root and then multiply the radicand. 4 times 8, ito yan. O ha? So, 4 times 8 is equal to 32. So, ang fifth root ng 32 is equal to 2. Bakit po? Kasi kaya natin i-simplify si 32. Mag-isip ng number na pag minultiply 5 times sa kanyang sarili, will result to 32. And that is 2. Bakit? Kasi 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 32. Therefore, the fifth root of 32 is equal to 2. Nakuha? Mahusay. The next law states that nth root of a when divided by nth root of b will be equal to a raised to 1 over n over b raised to 1 over n. And that will result to a over b raised to the power of 1n, 1 over n, and that is nth root of a over b. Or in short, the nth root of a divided by the nth root of b is equal to the nth root of the quotient of a and b. Ganun lang pala. Kapag pala parehas ulit yung index and then division yung ating operation, kahit magkaiba yung radicand, basta't magkaparehas siya ng index, kokopyahin lamang natin si index and then divide both sides. Pwede natin pagsamahin sa loob ng radicand. Okay? Magiging a over b. Let's have this example. Square root of 18 divided by square root of 2. Parehas tayo ng index. Anong index natin? 2. So, therefore, this is equal to square root of 18 over 2. Nakuha? Madali lang, di ba? And then, simplify lang natin. Ano ang 18 divided by 2? That is 9. So, can we still simplify square root of 9? Meron bang isang number na pag minultiply 2 times ay 9 ang sagot? Yes, very good. The answer is 3. So, therefore, square root of 18 divided by square root of 2 is equal to 3. Okay, I hope maliwanag. Let us proceed to the last law. This states that when nth root of a, so dito pa lang kita na natin dalawa yung indices natin. So, or dalawa yung roots. Nth root ni mth root of a is equal to mth root of a raised to 1 over n, and that will be a raised to 1n to the power of 1 over m. So, power to power siya. Applying the laws of exponents, i-multiply lang natin. 1 times 1, 1. N times n is mn. So, that is a raised to 1 over mn. And that is equal to, when written into radical, as mnth root of a. Nakuha ba? Okay, medyo nakakalito, no? Pero, pag ganyan po, imumultiply lamang natin si index or si indices and then copy the radical. So, here, the root of a root is the rth root of a. Rth of a, where r is equal to mn. So, para mas maliwanag sa atin, let's have this example. Ang cube root daw ng square root ng 64. So, dito pa lang, kita natin na yung nasa loob na square root of 64 ay pwede natin i-simplify. Tama ba? Ano yung square root ng 64? Or ano yung isang number na pag minultiply natin sa kanyang sarili 2 times ay 64 ang sagot. Very good. That is 8. So, ibig sabihin, pwede na itong mawala or pwede nang maalis sa loob ng square root. And that is 8. Nawala na siya doon sa loob. So, ibig sabihin, isa na lang ang radical sign na natira sa atin or radical expression. That is cube root of 8. Ngayon, if kaya pa natin i-simplify sa cube root of 8, i-simplify natin. Meron bang isang number na pag minultiply natin sa kanyang sarili 3 times, 8 ang sagot? Very good. That is 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So, ibig sabihin, that is 2. So, pwede na nating maalis ulit sa loob ng cube root or ng root. So, we have cube root of 8 is equal to 2. Okay, nakuha? Very good. Applying all that we have learned from our previous discussion, let us now apply the laws of rational exponents in simplifying the expression, the following expression. So this will help you in answering your learning task number 2, our letter B. Let's say, for example, we have the number 1 given. We have x raised to 1 half, y raised to 2 cubed, divided by x raised to 2 fifth by 3 raised to 3 fourths is raised to the power of 6. So, applying the laws of exponents or rational exponents, i-distribute natin si 6, yung power, sa bawat number. So, x raised to 1 half times 6. So, that is, ayan, x raised to, bakit naging 6 over 2? Ito po yan, minultiply na natin. 1 times 6, 6 over 2. 2 times, at ito pong 6 ay may denominator na 1. Kaya 2 times 1 is 2. Then y, si 2 times 6, 12 over 3. Nakukuha ba? Now, let us proceed to the denominator. 2 times 6, 12 over 5. 3 times 6, 18 over 4. Now, isimplify natin after this. And 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. Kaya po naging x cubed. Y raised to the 12 over 3, and 12 over 3 ay 4. Kaya po naging y raised to 4. Now, yung denominator naman, ang 12 over 5, pwede ba siyang isimplify? Hindi po natin kaya, tama? How about yung 18 over 4? Kaya bang i-divide ang 18 by 4? Hindi po. Pero, pwede natin siyang i-simplify or i-lowest term. I-divide, since divisible ang 18 at saka 4 ng 2, pwede natin i-divide both side by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. The reason why we have y raised to 9 over 2. So, after this, since same basis sila, ito po, x tsaka x, y and y, we can apply here the quotient rule. Tama? Di ba sa quotient rule, kapag parehas yung base, anong ginagawa natin sa kanilang exponents? Very good. Ang ginagawa po natin is we subtract the exponents. So that will be equal to x raised to 3 minus 12 over 5. And then si y, 4 minus 9 over 2. Nakuha ba yung part na to? Okay, sana. Uulitin ko, ang ginawa natin dito, we apply the quotient rule kasi parehas yung bases natin. X kay x, kaya sinubtract lamang natin yung kanilang exponent. Y kay y. Ganun po. Then after this, simplify lamang natin. Ang 3 minus 12 over 5. Ano po yan? This is a whole number. This is a fraction. Pag po itong 3, yung whole number, ginawa natin fraction, this will be equal to 3 over 1. Tama ba? Ayan. So, 3 over 1. So, we will have 3 over 1 minus 12 over 5. At kita natin, dissimilar fraction siya. 1 and 5 are different. So, gagawin natin siyang similar. Paano? Get the LCD. And the LCD is 5. Tama ba? Kasi 5 and 1. So, 5. So, we have 5 divided by 1. 1 times 3. 5 divided by 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Nakuha? Then 5 divided by 5 is 1 times 12 is 12. Now, dito naman sa ating y. At ito ay 4 over 1. So, we have ang LCD natin ay, ng 1 and 2 ay 2. So, kinopya na natin sa denominator ang 2. Then, after that, yung 2, i-divide kay 1. 2 times 1, 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. Then, i-multiply kay 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Ganun din to. 2 divided by 2, 1. Times 9 is 9. Nakuha? Okay. So, i-recall nyo lang how to subtract or add dissimilar fractions. Ito naman ay no elementary kayo ay na-discuss na to sa inyo. Ano? You just need to recall. Now, similar fractions na siya, pwede na natin siyang isubtract ang numerators, then copy the denominator. So, that is 15 minus 12, 3. Then, copy the denominator. 88 minus 9 is negative 1. Then, copy the denominator, which is 2. Since our answer here involves negative exponent, di ba doon sa ating zero and integral exponents, kung nare-recall ninyo, hindi siya simplified form kapag may negative pa. So, we need to write it into positive exponent. So, paano ito magiging positive? Very good. Get its reciprocal. Okay? Para mawala yung negative. Kung nasa numerator siya, ilagay natin sa denominator. Kung nasa denominator siya, ilagay natin sa numerator. Since nasa numerator to, kasi ito may over 1 yan lahat, di ba? So, that will be equal to x raised to 3 over 5. Ibinaba ngayon natin si y raised to negative 1 half para siya maging positive exponent. Naging over y raised to 1 half. Can you still follow? Okay, good. I hope so. Now, kaya pa bang i-simplify? Okay, so in this case, hindi na po, kasi magkaiba na yung kanyang base. So, hindi natin dito pwedeng i-apply ang quotient rule. So, we will now proceed in transforming or changing it into radicals. Exponential form, ilipat natin sa radicals. So, yung numerator natin magiging, very good, 5th root of x cubed. Ito yung denominator, naging index. Yung numerator, naging exponent. Yung ating base, naging radical. So, 5th root of x cubed. Ito naman ay square root of y. Okay? So, therefore, this is our final answer. The simplest form of this expression is 5th root of x cubed over square root of y. Now, let's have another number 2. X raised to the power of negative 3 over 5 y cubed raised to the power of 1/3. So this is equal to, okay, applying the laws of exponents, i-distribute natin si 1/3 kay x at kay y. So that will be equal to negative 3/5, i-multiply lang natin si 1/3. Then y, 3 times 1/3. Nakuha? Okay, good. So we have, okay, simplifying, i-multiply lang sa numerators and then sa denominators. That is x raised to negative 3 over 15 kasi 5 times 2 is 15. And then 3 times 1, 3 over 3. Then i-lowest term natin or i-simplify natin si exponents. Ang negative 3 over 15 ay magiging 1/3. Paano po? Okay, kasi ang 3 at saka 15 ay divisible by 3. So, kaya dinivide siya parehas ng 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 3. And then, ang 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. Since meron ulit tayo ditong negative exponent, kailangan natin siyang ilagay sa denominator to make it positive. So, ang natira na lang sa taas ay, okay, sinimplify muna pala natin yung y raised to 1, which is y. And then, this will become, y na lang ang natira sa taas, and then, sabi ko nga, to make it positive, lalagay natin siya sa denominator. So, we have x raised to 1/3. So, kaya pa bang i-simplify? Okay. Yung rational ay hindi na po since magkaiba siya ng bases. But, we can express it into radicals. So, this will be equal to, ang y, ilalagay ba natin siya sa radical? Hindi po, kasi wala naman siyang exponent na rational. So, kopyahin lang natin si y. How about this? X raised to 1/3. Yan. Ito po ang magiging cube root of x. Kasi ang index natin ay yung denominator, which is 3. So, y over cube root of x is our final answer. Let us have this next number, 3. So, we have the expression is equal to 4x raised to 8, y raised to 12, or divided by 8, z to the power of 20 raised to the power of 1/4. So, how are we going to do it? Again, distribute muna natin si power sa bawat isa. Here, meron tayo ditong tatlong numbers, si 4, si x raised to 8, at si y raised to 12. Kaya po, i-distribute natin si 1/4. That will be equal to, okay, kay 4 muna, si 1/4. Then si x, multiply dun sa power ng 8 by 1/4. And then si 12 kay 1/4. Nakuha ba itong part na to? Okay. So, good. And then yung ating denominator din, ganun din. So, si 1/4, dinistribute natin kay 8. Kaya naging 8 raised to 1/4. Then si z, yung 20. Z raised to 20, minultiply by the power of 1/4. Okay? Now, let us simplify. Isa-isahin natin. So, si 4 raised to 1/4, kinopya lamang. Then, ito, pwede natin i-simplify. 8 times 1/4 is equal to 8/4. Nakuha? Then, while si 12 raised to 1/4 is equal to 12 over 4. Minultiply lang. 12 times 1 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. Ganon din sa denominator natin. Kopyahin si 8 raised to 1/4 and then 20 times 1 is 20 over 4. Now, simplify natin. 4 over 4, alin ang pwedeng simplify? 4 raised to 1/4, then yung x, 8 over 4 is 2. Kaya po naging x squared. 12 divided by 4 is 3, kaya naging y cubed. And then our denominator, copy yung 8 raised to 1/4. And then yung 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. Can you still follow? Okay, medyo madali, medyo nakakalito, pero kapag in-step by step natin, kayanin naman. Now, i-simplify pa natin to. Ano kaya ang pwede pa nitong simplest form? Okay. So, ito, yung 8, kita naman natin, yung 8 raised to 1/4, tsaka yung 4 raised to 1/4. Di ba yung 8, pwede namang gawin nating, kumbaga, paghiwalayin natin. Yung 8, as kunin natin yung factors, di ba 4 times 2? Okay. Ma'am, bakit kailangan? Kasi para makuha natin or ma-cancel natin or may ma-divide tayo dun sa ating numerator na 4 raised to 1/4. So, this will be equal to, ito, nung pinaghiwalay natin sa 4 times 2, itong 8, 4 times 2 raised to the power of 1/4, Dinistribute ngayon natin si 1/4 dito kay 4, si 1/4 kay 2. Kaya siya naging 4 raised to 1/4 and 2 raised to 1/4 and then copy yung 0 raised to 5. Now, so if you notice, parehas na siya, di ba? Yung numerator, meron tayong 4 raised to 1/4. Ganun din sa denominator, 4 raised to 1/4. Therefore, we can cancel them. Okay? So, yun yung purpose kung bakit finactored out natin yung 8. Okay? So, since na-cancel na siya, 1 na yan, 1 na yan. Ang natira na lang sa numerator natin is x squared y cubed, while sa denominator natin ay 2 raised to 1/4 and z to the 5th power. Now, kaya pa bang i-simplify? Okay, wala naman na tayong nakikita sa number. Sa x, wala din. Y, z, okay, wala. Magkakaiba na sila ng bases. So here, we just need to write it or express it into radical sign kasi meron siyang exponent na 1/4. So therefore, this will be equal to x squared y cubed divided by z to the 5th. Ito, kinopya lamang. And then si 2 raised to 1/4 becomes 4th root of 2. Nakuha? So this is the equivalent form or the simplest form of this expression. I-apply lang natin lahat ng natutunan natin. Okay? Next, number 4. X raised to 10 raised to the power of 1/5 plus x raised to 6 raised to the power of 1/2. So applying again the laws of exponents, i-multiply lang natin power to power. 10 times 1/5 is equal to 10 over 5. 6 times 1/2 is equal to 6 over 2. Now, same basis sila. Pag inad natin, what will happen? Ayan. Okay, sinimplify muna natin. 10 over 5 is 2. 6 over 2 is 3. Now, kaya ba nating i-add si x squared plus x cubed? Yes or no? The answer is no. Okay, we can only add similar terms. Okay, since ito ay hindi similar terms, ano ba pag sabing similar terms? Dapat parehas siya ng base, parehas din siya ng exponent. Since ito ay x squared, yung isa ay x cubed, hindi po natin yan pwedeng i-add. So, ano ma'am ang magiging sagot? So, yan na po. Okay, so we have x squared plus x cubed. Pero, take note, kapag ito ay kunyari ay naging 2, x squared plus x squared, similar terms na ba siya? Yes po, pwede na. Pwede na natin siyang i-add. That is just by adding the coefficient and then copy the literal coefficient. Ito yun. Kokopyahin lang natin si x squared and then add the coefficient, the numerical coefficient. Okay? That is kapag parehas or similar terms. Pero since ito hindi, we just need to copy it. And this is our final answer. I hope maliwanag. Let us have the last example. Okay, let us apply the laws of rational exponents to this expression. 3q raised to 5/3 or r raised to 1/6 divided by 6 raised to 1/3 and is raised to the power of 3. So, lahat siya ay naka-power of 3. Sabihin, si power na 3, i-distribute natin sa lahat ng number. So, that will be equal to 3. Unahin natin si 3 cube. Q raised to 5/3 times Q. R raised to 1/6 times 3 divided by 6 raised to 1/3 times 3. So, dinistribute lang natin yung yung ating index. Yung ating exponent. Okay? Now, we will begin on simplifying. Isa-isahin natin. 3 times 3 or 3Q is 27. Don't say 9 kasi ang 9 is 3 times 3 only. Hindi po ito minumultiply. Ang ibig sabihin po nito, imumultiply natin si 3, 3 times. Kaya 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Now, 5/3 times 3, we have 15 cube. 15 over 3. 1 over 6 times 3, we have 3 over 6. So, 1 over 3 times 3, we have 3 over 3. Now, i-lowest term lang natin, simplify natin yung mga exponential exponents na fractions. 27, 15 over 3 is 5. Kaya po, q raised to 5. And 3 over 6, Hindi naman natin siya pwedeng i-divide. So, we just need to divide both sides by 3 kasi yun ang divisibility niya, parehas sa number. So, we have 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So, we have r raised to 1 half. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. Kaya po naging 6 raised to 1 or only 6. Now, simplify natin. Pwede ba nating i-simplify ang 27 by 6? Okay. So, hindi po. So, here, we have q raised to 5, r raised to 1 half. Kopyahin lang muna natin. And then, yung exponents ng 1 half, siya lang yung pwede nating ilagay into radical symbol. And that is 27q to the 5th power square root of r over 6, all over 6. Okay. Meron pa ba? Ayan, meron pa. Why? Kasi yung 27 and 6, pwede pa natin siyang i-lowest term. Papaano? By dividing both side by 3. Kasi divisible siya pares by 3. 27 divided by 3 is 9. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So, therefore, our final answer is 9q to the 5th and square root of r all over 2. Again, 9q raised to 5 square root of r over all over 2. So this is our final answer. That's it for our rational exponents and radicals. It's me, Ma'am Shei. I hope natulungan kayo ng video tutorial na ito upang masagutan ng bawat activity ng ating learning task on our module. So if you do, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Thank you!
So this is the end of my video tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot. So please don't forget to subscribe for more video updates.